Hey everybody, this is UGZProductions. Welcome back to Let's Play Batman Arkham Asylum Part 8. So this episode will begin right outside the penitentiary and medical facility. And what we want to do first, use a sequencer on this place you have to hack into. And in this building, after you get in here, we find the Riddler map for Southern Arkham Island. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to make our way towards the botanical gardens. But first, there's a couple Riddler trophies we can do, I guess. And there's a crazed psycho over here. Let's try to avoid as much of those as possible. As much as you can tell, more of the Joker building is complete. As you can see an outline of his face on the left side. Or Batman's left. And then a psycho is running towards us, so you want to take him out. Just a suggestion.
Running out of ammo! Where are these things coming from? They're all over.
I don't know if there's a gunshots or fireworks. And there's a deranged psycho over here. They've gone mad. They're all just running around. One's right outside in the intensive treatment building. I'm just gonna take him out right here, right now. I don't want to have to waste it. Whoa. Okay, so over here we have another place you can use a sequencer. But first, there's another ranged psycho to take out. Because I recorded this like so many months ago, I just forgot. And one of my friends is online. I forgot to turn the notifications off this time. To just ignore them. Not important. Okay, so let's break into this building. And then in here, enter the door. Okay. And here we get a tape. So now we're going to head towards this next area, and there's another place you can use a sequencer against the wall in here. And then as you can see, the map is in here, but also you can climb up here and use the explosive gel, not in this spot of course, but over above the breakable glass. And then you can fall down here, and then you can get the map for Northern Arkham Island. And so now we're going to head over to the east end of Arkham Island, which is where the Botanical Gardens is at. And there's a psycho just waiting for us. Over here. And then the truck's been moved out of the way. There's no guards, so you don't have to hide behind like an ambulance. Then over here there's a psycho, and we'll take him out. And then there's some Joker teeth over here, so you want to get those too. Alright, so this is the place where you want to go, is the Botanical Gardens. You have to head up those stairs, and we can enter this building. So that's all, folks. I'm just joking. We're like 4 minutes into the video. This part is relatively short, though. Okay, there's some Joker teeth right here. And then here is a Riddler over here. You have to use environmental skin on these two guards, just reading a book, just lounging around, you know. And then over here, there is a recording somewhere on these benches. Right here. Okay, and there's two armed guards. What you want to do is use the batarang to take them out.
Joker's cooking something up, man.
And then it knocks them back up into the wall, and then they get knocked unconscious. And you can use a sequencer, and you can make electricity go away in order to enter this next room, which has some more armed guards. Stealth is a major factor in this game. And then immediately what you can do is that you can like crouch over here, do a silent takedown on this first guard. And just a warning, they have shot callers, so if when their pulse is too low, you know what happens right next. The SOS. Okay, so over here we can do it. We have inverted takedown, so you want to use this against this guard that takes care of one more of these. And then over here is another guard. And we'll knock this guy down in case I need another one.
Sure it came from over there.
And then these two guards are distracted to this next guy. So what you can do is you can like, I'm just gonna knock him out and then glide towards him, you know.
Can you hear me? Show yourself.
And then use the RT and Y takedown. You can use then what you can do is that you can use inverted takedown on this next guard right here. Then he's hanging by a rope. Also, it's a good place to get the rope-a-dope achievement. What you have to do for that achievement is you have to use inverted takedown. When a guard sees another guard on it, you have to like knock the other guard down that startles the other guard, and then you get the achievement rope-a-dope. Okay, so there's two guards left over here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to like crouch over and silent take the other like that. But since they're like terrified, they sometimes can turn around, so you need to be careful. As you can tell, this next guy is running. Oh, he's a runner.
Man down! Man down!
And then he doesn't even notice the other guard. He's just like terrified.
Get away from me!
Like I said, they turn around easy. And if you're on hard mode, you don't want to get hit by those guys. And over here, here's a riddle. You have to environmental skin the teapot, so it's an Alice in Wonderland reference. There are a ton of Alice in Wonderland references in this game. That's just something that Warner Brothers did. And then over here, there's a Riddler trophy, like hidden underneath these grates. And so what you can do now is you can head into follow the if you see like the little wires on the floor, that leads to like a room where you should go. And when you open the door, there's Joker.
You need to stop this now, before it goes too far.
Stop? But everyone's dying to see what I do next.
Let him go now.
Really? Okay, if you say so, then. Whoopsie! No! You really need to speed things up, Bats.
And then Joker basically uses like explosive gel pretty much. And the
I need to shut
ceiling
down power to
collapses.
this room.
They just knock some guards into the water, and then the water has electric shock in it. So what you need to do is you need to shut the power off. And so how to do this is that if you follow this wire into this next room, leads towards the power room. Well, passageway to it. And here there's some Joker teeth. And then you can use environmental scan on this bench using Thomas and Martha Wayne, that's Batman's parents, in memory of them. Take out the Joker teeth. And we're pretty close to getting an upgrade. Then there is a recording tape over here. Poison Ivy. This is the character in this location. There are 5 recording tapes in each location, and each is a different character.
I'm not important.
Okay, so in here is another combat sequence to take down all these henchmen, pretty much. There's a knife guy and a taser guy. And like I said, what you want to do is that you want to take the knife guy out of the taser guy, because that'll be pretty handy, you know. So when you build enough combo, that's what you should do, but I just didn't this time. You also have to be careful. You have to make sure to counter attack if you want to get a big combo boost. So we've taken down all the henchmen, and we need to rescue the janitor.
Thanks. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I eat punks like these for breakfast. What were they doing in here?
And let's just get an upgrade real quick. Who cares about this cutscene? We're going to get the twin batarang. Which, it's basically 2 batarangs. That's about it.
The ones that weren't hitting me went over there and started doing something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
Okay, and
Looks like Joker
this is a
booby-trapped
different
this control
sequencer.
box.
You're basically
It's going to
timed
be
with this,
tougher than
and if you
before,
take too
but it's
long
a
trying
risk I'll need to
deactivate
take.
this, a bunch of Joker gas, and you have to use it 3 times. I'm done round 1, time for round 2, and you basically want to solve this as quick as possible before the gas gets emitted. Because it basically made it a bomb trap. And then as you see, the water is now normal.
Looks like I've cut the power to the generator ahead.
And then there's another recording tape right here. Then, if you want to, you can head up these stairs, and then there's another place you can use the sequencer at to open up this next area, and there's a couple goodies up here too. Let's use the sequencer. Yeah, this one's not like booby trapped, so you don't have to worry too much about it. It's the ones where you have like little like gas tanks pretty much. And there's a Riddler trophy right here. If I'm correct, the map's in here as well. Yes, the map for all the trophies and secrets and the botanical gardens. Some of these can be pretty tricky, especially in this one room we're about to get to soon. I'm definitely not getting everything in there because it would take like 6 minutes, and I don't really have that time for that because ain't nobody got time for that. Well, that's what I did in the past, you know, because I beat this game 100%, of course.
Before I have an army of tiny
Weeping Angel
monsters
statue.
at my fingertips.
Don't blink.
Just imagine me
I'm not blinking.
being carried through the streets,
It's hard not to blink.
stepping over the corpses of all
Okay, open the
those
door.
innocent
Don't worry about that anymore. And now we can cross the room without any harm.
Glorious soul, I can't wait.
And then there's some Joker teeth over here, and then we need to open up this grate. And the riddle secret in this room is like down on the floor in a certain part. I know it took me like forever just to try to find it because I didn't know where to look. So at this spot down here, you basically use the environmental scan, and that solves the riddle. This room, you go right, and there's a riddle trophy over here. Like in crawl spaces, yet there are a lot of the times there are going to be Riddler trophies somewhere around. Depends how big it is, of course, and depends how blatantly obvious it shows. Then there's the wall. You can use explosive gel. I like how it just outlines the walls that you basically need to break down. And then here is the room. It's pretty old. The abandoned chamber. It's kind of creepy because there's like a scientist in here that's trying to like basically a mad scientist. And this is one of those question mark riddles. There's pretty much no enemies in here. It just says this kind of creepy. That's why you just want to get out of here as soon as possible. Okay, and then you head up the stairs right here. Climb up again. There are some henchmen waiting. Just a couple, it's not too much of an issue. Then you want to use R to take down. And then the B+Y takedown. And then over here, there is some Joker teeth. No, there's not. There's a Arkham tape. And then also there is a riddle in this next area. I think there's a riddle over there too, I just don't remember. Yeah, right here on the bench, it's all the king's men trampled all the horses, pretty much. Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. We all know it. Okay, this is about to be the end of this episode. This next area is going to be quite tricky, so bear with me as we get over here. Oh yeah, if you do this environmental scan, that is a riddle. So I will see you guys next episode.